Alright, let's record in 3, 2, 1. Hey yo, what's poppin' everyone? It's the one called Dawn and we're back at the room C203 studios. You know how we be. Hi guys, good to have you guys with us again and in the studio with me. I'm Goke. What's good, bro? It's really glad to have you here, man. I really appreciate it. I swear. So how's it been going, dude? Like how's your you?
I'm calm, man. Just trying to make progress with like my brand, my creative energy, my space,
and everything.
Just balance it with like all the other aspects. So, like,
honestly speaking, because I feel like that's really just what every creative is battling with right now.
More or less, man.
Yeah, being able to balance the funds, being able to balance being in Nigeria. I swear, because being in Nigeria is part of the problem.
I feel like it's the biggest part of the problem. I feel like right now, how do I have an experience? Like the progress you are making here, the rate at which you're growing is not the same rate at which things are getting worse.
Do you understand?
So it's like, bro, it's just like it's so hard.
So you have the race of trying to get your funds up, and the race of trying to get your funds up before the country decides to crash.
Bro.
So. But I know we still push through anyway, but do you feel like, I mean, being a creative right now, I mean, like, yes, being Nigeria, like the funds, what's like one of the biggest issues you face about, like, let's remove the Nigerian and funds because, those ones are problems.
Like in the creative space?
Yeah,
like
in the creative space.
I feel like one thing, I feel like Nigerians and like relative youth, I feel like we're not as genuine as we should be. Like, I feel like we follow crowd a lot, like hype too much. I feel like even if a personal person likes something, they're not going to like admit that they like that thing up until like they see that everybody is like, oh, this is hype. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like but anyways, like that's one reason that I've always felt like I stand out, because I'm always trying to like not follow the crowd.
Of course.
You understand? Like most irritates me when I have to like do something that everybody is doing. Sometimes I don't even watch it. Everybody's watching.
Oh, that was me at Game of Thrones that year. I did not watch Game of Thrones. Everybody watching. Are you serious? No, I feel like the movies was pressure that eventually just be like, let me even check this Game of Thrones that everybody's talking about, because it was really, but I do.
Is it worth it?
It's a good watch. I won't lie. Except for the last season. Last season was trash. I'm sorry, last season was trash. Nobody can come and beat me. Last season was trash.
Even this thing, Money Heist.
Money Heist. Oh, do you have not watched Money Heist?
I was like, I'm big.
No, but you're right about that though. I think the whole trends and crowd chasing can really just block the whole creative space. Do you feel like, because I want to talk about this in social media, this is actually an opinion I just want to get from you. Social media, do you think social media right now is more of a competitive space than a creative space?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
100%. The use of likes, the use of comment sections, just immediately creates a form of competitiveness. Like, oh, like somebody drops a post, this guy has this account has that followers, this account doesn't have that followers. Even if the content of that is now like much better. Like
people don't even bother to actually check content.
They also created like the whole like cloud perspective, all of that. Just social media is a competitive space. Whether anybody wants to admit it or not, but it's like you can try your best to make your space feel safe, but like you still have competitors no matter what. Like that is how it's going to be.
Devs. True, man. I do want to just continue pushing that narrative of like, oh, this plenty things. Will people like it? This, because it starts bringing those questions into their head because of how competitive the environment space has become. People stop focusing on actually just
trying to put genuine work out. Like,
and I mentioned this right before I mentioned it to you already. I'll mention it again here. There was a piece you did on your Instagram right now that was trying to express, how it's like when there was somebody in your life and the person isn't there again. That was just one of the major things that made me just look at your picture and I was like, this is actually dope, because it didn't look like all the other types of stuff I see online, because there's work like that, but it didn't look like that. I said, this guy isn't following, this guy is not following the trend.
I was generally doing my own thing at the time. I was doing my own thing at the time. I remember like being a photographer at that time when I was like just doing like all different type of arts and everything stuff, and then I remember trying to get like an internship at the studio, and one guy looked at my page and it's like, oh, you've not found your niche yet. And I'm like, My niche is I'm doing what I want to do. Like, you understand? I'm like,
Yeah.
it's like, oh yeah, I have to decide what I want to do, whether it's like writing, I want to do that. But I'm like, I just want to create. Like,
Dude,
you understand? I just want to create.
I just really just want to
And like, very soon I'm not going to be like, anybody asks me what my niche is, I'm going to be like, I don't have a niche. My niche is that I don't have a niche. I just create what I want to create.
And you know that if you say it to people now, it makes sense to them. Like, your niche is nothing. No, I like that. Like, and trust me, as you talk about that, like in the next few years, you just see somebody like, oh, my niche is nothing. And then it starts again, my niche is nothing, my niche is nothing. But I do get that though. There's this drive in society to only focus on one thing. And focus on, and I get it because of society becomes demanding, but I still stand on your point in that the creative space is what you can comfortably bring out of you, and I feel like we should all really just keep doing that. Bringing out what is really part of you. But this is actually something that I'm curious about based on I work with my guy Mitch. Shout out to Mitch, C23 Photography. He's a photographer as well, so I work under him whenever we're on shoots and everything. So like when you do photography jobs at any point in time, maybe last year, this year, like what are some of the things that you've learned in becoming a photographer? As in, like, how do I put the question well?
I feel like what I learned like this particular last year and like this year is that at the same time as well, you're trying to figure out your art, you also have to work on how your art can connect to other people. Because what you myself want to like put out, your aesthetic, whatever your niche in quotes or whatever, it might not be what the person you're photographing wants. But when you're doing it like in a commercial space, like somebody wants to take photos of them. So it's like you just need to learn how to communication skills basically. Like make sure that your art is communicating with the receiver. You understand? That's like what I noticed especially with like photography and that kind of thing. So it's like that's been my kind of challenge, because me, I'm not really an outspoken person. You get like I'm kind of quiet and calm.
I understand that.
You know, I have to be outspoken. You have to like, there's this particular guy. Shout out to Cheluka, boy Eliza. You guys can check out his page. He helped me on my last shoot. He was very, very expressive. Like, oh, who's like this? Like, who's like that? And it's like, I cannot do this. I'm just too calm. I'm trying to break that show, learning how to mix my heart with whatever the other person might want, and like that kind of thing, to also see whatever they like. Yeah, so that's been one issue from the photography aspect.
Yeah, that's crazy. Something I've learned from the photography I worked on with my guy is that people don't budget photography for how important it actually is to to events, to program. Okay, having a party, anything like. Okay, even if you have someone that's going to do social media, but so the photographer and the videographer,
they're entirely different.
When you are doing the budgets, they're supposed to go. Photographer and videographer should be in the budget.
Yeah, I did a wedding this year. And the guy was like, how much should I do photography and videography? I was like,
are you serious?
Anybody that's familiar with the camera knows that, like, your videography settings and photography settings can never be the same. So it's like, how do I move to even start changing everything? Now change my cat again, like, I was like, yeah,
not to mention that the difference between, okay, you want a photo shoot and then you want it to cover an event.
Like,
they are different, bro.
I was just looking like, I tried to know what I was doing when you photography, because I have to listen to like, oh, that's not possible.
Yeah.
But let's have like a team, but like,
of course,
it was just me, really.
I understand. I get. So to be honest, I don't even understand why people. There was a time that my guy were on the phone. I was waiting for a deal to come through, and the guy was like, "It's not just photography that you are doing." As he said, "It's not photography that you're doing." I was like, "I tell this guy to cancel. Cut this guy." I said, because like you said, now when you went for the guy, you told him you could only do one. Like, it's actually part of the whole business, being able to tell them, "No, bro. You have to pay for my full price."
You don't undersell yourself, man. Especially like. Even like Nigerians who have this whole thing of, oh, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
That one too, bro.
Not my guy, but
we need to break that culture, guy. I always say, it's not like, bro, you're my guy.
Of course.
So it's not all the time. I understand I'm needing discounts, but let's me they want to give me half my life. Let me give them discounts. You understand? Because it's like, you need to support the art, support the culture. Like, don't devalue my work. You understand?
Honestly. My guy, anytime time I want him to do a photo shoot for me, what I just come to him is like, bro, this is how much I have. Is it enough? Or let me see if I can hustle some more. Let me give you. I might not come with the full money, but because I don't find it comfortable me coming to not support my friend. Just because I know he's going to help me. Like, I know he's going to help me. I don't need to put that into the consideration. I have a friend that is a tattoo artist. Shout out to Waffles, Inked by Waffles. I swear he's an amazing tattoo artist, and I'm not coming to get a tattoo yet. And he's always told me like, bro, just come through. And I'm like, bro, no. I don't have the money, and I know how much. Like, I've seen his work. I'm very like into his work. I know how much he spends on his gear, on his ink, on the if imagine if the tattoo things. But like, bro, if you know how much he used to pay for me that thing fix, I'm like, bro, pay you money, even if it's something. So yeah, actually, we are very glad.
The whole system of like that project works. Like even the transfer different arts, like making hair, for example, making hair nice, you know, like bro, that's like $50. You know what I'm saying? Like people are bro, like they have to work it, value, different ones can get to like $3,000 for like, you know what I'm saying? That whole like when you do that process great and very well. Like,
Very
you know
well.
what I'm saying? So it's like you need to break the concept of like online arts and that kind of stuff, because it's messing a lot of people up.
And it's also strange because like creativity and art is like one of the major selling points of not just Nigeria, Africa as a whole. We are rich in culture and tradition, and then we somehow find a way to not give a damn about it.
I feel like at the same time when I say put on good white washing, I feel like there are really a lot of things that we do as a people. For example, like the everyday culture, that kind of stuff. And these are things that do where those are really whitewashed and made us not value
Of
this
course.
kind of things anymore, like together as a society. So now you think I look at things that are valued, like desk job and stuff like that, like office jobs, like white collar jobs. Where it's like before the mass market was all these white collar jobs, like what we
What were we doing before?
we were sculpting, we were, you understand,
Knockouts.
knockouts.
We were using wood arts, like, yeah.
Bro, there's a lot of stuff where it's not for
Honestly,
that
but
kind of application,
it's not really an insult or like, to be honest, like, we know that that's actually one of the major problems we are facing. A lot of things we have are whitewashed. Hope you've been enjoying the episode so far. I'd like to take a few minutes to put Goke on the Room C203 spotlight, where we shine light on some of the activities that he and his team have done to activate and keep flowing the creative space of Nigeria. Well, let's start by letting you all know that Goke is a photographer and he does PR work. Not stopping there, he's also a brand ambassador and brand owner of the World at Your Feet clothing line, where he and his team give us the craziest threads mixed with some anime aesthetic and just all-around beautiful style. The fashion industry is going to keep feeding his work, so you all should go check out the World at Your Feet on Instagram. Goke is also one of the minds behind The Ones, an entertainment group who has thrown some of the wildest parties here in EBJ. If you'd like to see more of Goke's work, you can follow him at Goke_O on Instagram. And if you want to get up to date on his clothing line, you can follow at worldarts.yourfeet on Instagram as well. All right. Thank you for your time. Let's get back to the episode. This was back in like GS2 when I started writing and drawing. I used to have characters I wanted to make, but they didn't feel right because I was following that whole whitewashed mindset. I was a big Justice League fan that period, so DC and Marvel were really influencing. But I was like, bro,
DC or Marvel?
Me? I'm a DC fan. No, sorry. Yes. Yeah. No, honestly, I'm a DC fan, man.
Sure.
And then at a point, I just kept looking. I was like, I'm just not resonating with the characters. They weren't feeling real. So I changed it. I'm writing a book right now. So I've changed it. It's fully Nigerian now. I haven't found a way to start a creative book into it because I'm like, bro, it's our culture. It's our culture. So yeah. So your brand. Can you tell us a little bit about your brand?
To be honest, like my brand started off from like my like for music. Like scroll on the page, you're gonna see like some music inspired teas and things like that.
Yeah.
Then when I was like doing photography earlier on in my study, I learned some Photoshop manipulation. So it's like instead of using that same Photoshop to create design. Wow. Like okay, let me know how to commercialize this. And like okay, I can make teas, that kind of stuff. So then like I'm a big J. Coke and I wanted to like teas and stuff. So I just make like send me to like all that type of music, like I was talking, I was like, okay, let me also like get into like my own designs, my own clothing. The jacket I'm wearing is from my brand.
Yeah.
Then speaking of the brand, I did bring this hat for you, sure.
Oh, wow. Are you serious, bro? Guys, I got merch. Whoa, nah, man. Like, just give a proper shout out.
Yeah, so all that you feet, that's the name of the brand. The IG world out your feet, and the link and everything to the website, value, everything is just going to be out. Different drop is the varsity jacket, which is what I'm wearing right now. The logo at the back and everything. The foot and everything are there, so yeah, just go check it out. Then, like with the brand, I'm just trying to get into like a new space, something that hasn't been done before and everything. Because genuinely, I feel one thing about me, I always want to genuinely, I always want to say things like I want to be myself.
Yeah.
And I said, like, I feel like that all the other brands that kind of like follow this like process and a plan and aesthetic and stuff like that. So just like, I want to be my own person. I don't want to be a reflection of what somebody else has done. So it's like, I said this whole thing of like, people that your piece magazine, and then thing also for my brand is like, for sure.
Whoa, actually, that's dope.
That's like, the way magazine is supposed to be like, just also shine your creatives. The last one I did was for shout out to Mimi and Cody. Just like they are influencers / models, just like got them to post, get them to like write about their their experience with modeling, that kind of stuff. They did video on the slides, those kind of stuff. Just like to expose, they're all wearing the merch at the same time. Like sometimes like promoting the brand, promoting their work. That kind of stuff. I want to do it for several others. I want to do it for trans people. I want to do one for DJs. Shout out to Soundboard. Want to do it for artists as well. Shout out to Versus Park. So like there's a lot of Juke as well.
Shout out to Jufu for me, man. Like these guys, I think we jammed somewhere. I can't remember where we jammed, but I had his account. I think I jammed it. You see there, I jammed.
It was this thing. It was the Black issue.
Okay, yeah. So I just followed him there, and my network was really messing up, so I couldn't like check his page. Then one morning I was just going. I just saw his account. I was like, who's this? Because when I see an account, I was like, I'm very, tell the account. I was like, bro, whoever you are, I'm glad I follow you. I'm so glad I follow you.
You got to just check out, good work.
Yeah, it is.
People that we'll look out for. And shout out to him. It's great. Recently, even more than him. He's on the post as well.
Alright.
I'm going to post this weekend as well. He's doing great work, man. So yeah, I want to turn the brand into something very genuine and something that's a community. I want to make sure that they feel involved in the brand, like actual feelings for this brand, not just for the clothing itself. Do you understand? That kind of thing. So I wanted to come this whole community, this creative space where like artists and the DJs, everything that is just
creative.
Like, just your work.
I love that, and it also makes me really glad to have you on this space because that's what we at C203 support as well. Like, be creative. If you are a painter, you are a digital artist, you sculpt, man. I swear, if anybody sculpt, tell me. And they look for sculpt, I will bring my podcast. Honestly speaking, bro. So, like, we just support all forms of creativity, and I look forward to us actually collabing on a few things.
Definitely, man. I'm down. Looking forward, man.
So, like, we definitely will discuss about that after this podcast, but this one is just definitely because we have this space is an otaku space, a weeb space. Like, if you're a nerd, a geek, or an otaku, you're welcome here. So, I wanted to just ask, like, could you give us like your top 3 or maybe top 5 like personal favorite anime?
Well, this don't bias. That was like my first anime. Okay.
Naruto. Understandable.
The sticker, like this sticker. Yeah.
Oh, dope.
The brand logo.
Dude, this is wild, bro.
Like I'm always looking for this anime into my shit. Looking.
It's consumable,
like.
I know people don't know. Yeah.
Then
of course.
That's my second one. Then, two bars between Goke and Attack on Titan. Yeah, because the storytelling was actually very good.
Of course.
Like whatever, the storytelling was like massive.
It was peak.
And then there's this anime, Summertime Render.
Oh god!
Bro.
That anime was so good, bro. I did not know how they were able to incorporate all of that.
It's 24 episodes. Yeah, no, the storytelling was masterful. The art, everything, the characters were so unique.
I'm the kind of person that I'm always very impressed with actors that just found a way to chuck a love story in there somewhere. Like, everything that's happened.
It wasn't even the main focus.
It was not the main focus, and it was epic.
Bro,
So,
they took that kind of.
honestly, so.
But I don't know if that's recently, perhaps, but like, I've been watching like maybe a year or two ago when it was president. But like, yeah, if that wasn't there, then I'll probably put Full Metal out there.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Yeah, so that's probably my 5 for me. I don't know.
That's the peak. That's the peak.
Yeah.
Since Full Metal Alchemist was reinvented, like that, it changed the way I thought about the world deep.
It was so good, man. Like, I feel like I really need creatives that don't have the recognition for anime or like that kind of stuff. Like everybody always like most creatives, even if it's acting, and them always think that kind of space that anime space is like.
It's a platform. It's an art platform, to be honest. I tell most people that don't watch anime that if you don't like it, that's cool. Like some people, they just can't handle, they can't get past the animation. But I'm like, bro, if you want to talk about storytelling, don't go there.
Don't go there, bro. Like it's clear. Like,
Don't go
I
there.
always try to tell people that like, bro, there's things that are anime, but that can never be live action. Like imagine Attack on Titan in live action.
They're trying to do that shit, and that
even stuff like look for like Code. Every time I can imagine Code just like Transformers.
because like
That's like mecha. But it's like even stuff like let me say what anime can I use again? Even just Avatar, like not Avatar, like Avatar anime, like still the fact that they went to the live action, it just wasn't this.
the first live action sucks. The second one, in my opinion, still sucks because like I watched
That's
it.
small.
It was good, but the thing is that when you're trying to make a live action, I always tell people like you need to actually stick to the story. You can't make it your story. That's not why it's becoming a live action. Alright everyone, that has been Goke on the Room C203 podcast. Thanks for having us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more information. And also don't forget to share it with someone who you think will enjoy this. Thanks for having us. I hope you guys will